Good evening. So today is unboxing time, and I would say that this is a little bit big of a box. It contains a PCP rifle, so there's just no way I'm going to be able to get this in the frame for the camera. So I thought what I would do is kind of just maybe anchor it and try to open this in a reasonable area. Easier said than done. I don't have a lot. There's too much stuff on the bench, or rather, my bench is too short, too small to have this. Yeah, let's see what do we have inside. Is it okay? So we've got some. Looks like. I was wondering if it was going to be a box inside or what. And yeah, it looks like it's a small box, smaller box. And it looks like some packing slip. And let me try and dump this out. Oh. That looks like a catalog. Okay, one empty box. And one box that, now how the heck does that get torn up? That's funny. Look at that. That's just amazing. So the box, the shipping box, I don't know what this is. So the shipping box is pristine. Other than, that. But that shouldn't have caused that. That's just ridiculous. And the other side of the shipping box kind of looks the same. So I always judge, if I can stop hitting my lights, I always judge the potential quality of maybe damage by the quality of the exterior shipping box, and this failed. So, go figure. Yeah, that was a fail. I'm going to guess. I'm going to rotate it up and maybe open it this way, if this is the correct way. Okay. Kind of correct. So this is the Hatsan Vectis series. Instruction manual. Safety card. In whatever languages those are. Obviously my English. Toss that to the side with all the other paperwork. We have a box of goodies. So it looks like we've got a tape box of O-rings, 2 cartridges, a fill nipple, some rubbery things. So O-rings, an Allen wrench, 2 cartridges. Looks like some smaller O-rings in with the fill nipple. And again, 2 cartridges. Yay. The gun looks well packed, or at least well enough insulated. Oh, this is kind of cool. I'm going to just call that a piece of rubber that will definitely get repurposed. I like repurposing stuff. My friends will tell you I have issues. And alright, let's take this out and get this box kind of out of the way because it's damaged and useless. Sorry for the bump. Alright, so here's what it looks like. That's a nice, interesting shroud. They're quiet technology. It's a heavy polymer. Feels like a Glock. Heavy polymer. And it just looks like the unveil will be this way. Of the models available, I chose the base model because the price was right. I think it was about $350, $360. And with that price, you get nothing. I think the other package was one that offered a bipod. I've Got more bipods than I care to admit to. And then there was one that had a scope combo, and I'm a fan of iron sights, and these are kind of cheesy iron sights, but I do like the fact that they have fiber optic. So fiber optic red up front, and fiber optic 2-dot green in the back, which I'll probably have to take the camera off tripod simply because this thing is too long to keep going back and forth. Obviously the fill nipple will fall into that area. I like the fact that instead of the air gauge being here at the end with some of the other rifles, it's easily viewable below, and it looks like they gave me about 2000 psi, so it is a full fill, just shy of, actually no, I'd call that full. Shadow might be preventing you guys from seeing that. So I ordered a cheesy Amazon ACOG clone for this for a couple of reasons, and that has not come yet. One, when I selected this as opposed to the combo one that had the scope, it showed a picture of the scope, but it didn't show the fiber optic, or excuse me, the iron sights, the fiber optic iron sights, which are, looks like a combination of metal and some type of polycarbonate polymer. And so yeah, I didn't know what I was getting. If, you know, oh, he took the combo package, we're going to take off the sight. So I'm an iron sight fan. Plus, I wasn't too thrilled with the low-end glass that it came with, which got decent reviews. But I thought, let me do something a little bit different. So I went with the ACOG approach, the fake ACOG, that got good reviews. I found that on Gun Deals. I think it was about $100. And what I liked about it is a 1x4 magnification that some folks are saying they actually do use for shooting. This will not have. This is in 22. This will not have the kick. I actually thought I ordered two pellets, so I will have to go back and look at my order, because there is nothing else in the box other than a piece of stuffing paper, and that was the only thing that came out. And I will have to double check my order. In fact, let me do that right now. What did I order and what did they send? Yes, I did just order one box of pellets, but I got a free field guide. So they sent one box, and but I'm going to go back and look at my order, because I actually thought I ordered two. I could be totally wrong. It's been a long time, in all honesty. I ordered this like 6 or 8 weeks ago. With a coupon, which made it that much more attractive. And one of the things that I liked about it was actually the grip, and the fact that this is lever action to advance the cartridge. So instead of a bolt or some type of, you know, semi-automatic or something, whatever, that's a pretty big safe and fire safety selector. I wanted something that was just a little bit different, and this is definitely different because of the particular way to advance the next shot in the cartridge. The cartridge that goes in here, and I'm guessing, I don't know if I'm going to move this maybe back here and put the ACOG here. The ACOG is coming from Amazon in about a week, and I went with a Chinese knockoff quick detach mount so that I could yank and reattach the ACOG as quickly as possible to keep zero by putting it back in the same place. But again, I'll figure out where I want these, and we all know we want to hear what it sounds like when it's shot. So the fact that, okay, so I've just cocked it, and you can see the difference because the cocking lever no longer has tension, and I would imagine I could probably do a single shot as well in there, as opposed to the cartridge. It's on safe right now. I'm going to pull it off safe, take it off safe, and I'm going to try and get this close to the microphone, and I'm going to shoot it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's kind of loud. That's as loud as a 22. A real 22 with, say, CBDs or other. I just noticed this has what looks to be a little bit of oil. Again, I don't... Yeah, it smells like oil too. I don't know if that's just because of how this was placed or assembled, but yeah, it's loud. But it's interesting because I can hold it with one hand. I could be like Lucas McCain. Any of you guys, the Rifleman fans? That's definitely dating me. I think it's Lucas McCain. Somebody in the comments tell me, was it Lucas McCain, the Rifleman? Where he used to throw the rifle around and twirl it, and he was very cool. What was his name? Chuck Connors, I think. So it feels good. I will do a little bit more in-depth review. In fact, I will also pull the camera off, but I'm going to put this on pause for a second. All right, I'm unpausing, and this is the side view of the rifle. Really big shroud, or whatever that quiet technology is supposed to be. And I bought these particular exact Jumbo RS Diablo airgun pellets in a 13 grain weight for my airgun pistol, my PCP pistol, because the PCP pistol doesn't like heavier pellets, which is what I actually ordered when I bought that, if you look at my reviews. So these pellets are actually intended for the pistol, the little Diana bullet, Diana build, whatever it was called, the Diana something that I can't remember right at this exact moment. So I'm going to use these for the Diana, and I'm going to use the pellets that are in the 18 to 24 grain range for this, and I'll probably shoot the 13 grains out of this as well. This is supposed to be 1,000 feet per second on the 22s, and I can't remember what the weight was for those 22s. And again, there is a good close-up of what's going on with the air, and that one shot didn't even move the needle. So it feels solid. I mean, it's polymer, so I can bang it around. It's got a wood what do you want to call this thing? A buffer on the end, a shock absorber, a little rubber buffer shock absorber. Everything else is polymer, nothing else. It's just textured polymer, nothing fancy. Looks like the cylinder is probably a 14-inch cylinder. I can't remember what the CCI rate, the cubic centimeter rating was. Well, it's got a 219 production date. I don't know if you can see that. Pressure of 200 bar. Fill dry air only. Read owner's manual. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it doesn't say what the max size is. But we'll tinker with this, and there'll be more coming up in terms of how it shoots, putting the ACOG on, the quick detach mount, dealing with the fiber optics. Again, I would rather not buy them, so getting them was kind of cool. They work. They'll do the trick. I'll sight them in. They feel a little get what you pay for-ish. I wasn't expecting anything high-end, and I don't think anything high-end was delivered. Again, the out-the-door price for all of this, including shipping / pellets, was $339, I think. So I want to say I got a good deal, but more to come.